when the convo changes and I don't get to say my joke. AI assistant trying to help me fill using past input. Me trying to insert a one-time password. Me and bro when that one friend starts telling lies. 1 liter of water normally. 1 liter of water at 3 AM. You changed. Yeah, I watched a new movie. Woman realizes she's been washing her hands with a block of cheese for weeks. Let's block laborers' AI job applications and add more screening filters. Recruiters. My neighbor got this thing that holds his dog in place when driving with the windows down. I just want a bar where I can pour my own drink and have music at a normal volume and there are no people and it's my house. Therapy. Cats being stupid. We see the fit uncle. She went from a 3 to a 10 when she barked. She dropped from a 10 to a 3 when she barked. Trying to use any website. Allow cookies. K. Want to sign up to our newsletter? No, I just. Can we send you notifications? No, I. Here is an auto playing video advert. Why? Sign in through Facebook too. Never. We would like to know your location. For the sake of F. Bro knows where his students are. Java tutorial for beginners. Pride Month. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Elder Use Awareness Month. Scan his banks to receive 10% off of your next speeding ticket. I'll just take a quick nap, it'll only take 30 minutes. Me waking up the next morning. Well F. Oh Panzer of the Lake, what is your wisdom? The idea that violence is not the answer is one of the many lies spread by people in power so the common folk will be unwilling to stand against their use. There's a bit of sadness when you're at a restaurant and the food isn't delivered by your server. And who ordered the Alfredo? You don't know us at all. Jenny would know. Jenny would know who ordered the Alfredo. Our soccer referee didn't show up, so one of the moms on our team had her 9-year-old son ref for us. He had a whistle, and a completely adult woman on the other team argued with one of his calls and he yellow carded her in front of everyone and she had to sit in her car to calm down. What do women say to men with big D's? I don't know what. See, I knew you wouldn't know. Me talking to the Mormon missionaries for 3 hours because I'm bored and lonely. You all M's ever do for. The other program, is it in the room with us right now? Me trying to rename a file. Windows refusing to rename said file. YouTubers at a family gathering explaining to their extended family how they do in fact make a livable wage playing video games. The Simpsons when I'm watching alone. The Simpsons when my mom walks in. Internet MFers when I say I want to get a job from Shrek's wife. Finding emo. No dad, you just don't understand me. Demons in an abandoned house when an urban exploration YouTuber shows up. When things are good, my success. When things are bad, our problems. What are you even doing with your life? I have been busy procrastinating all day. On my way. Do I need to bring anything? A positive mood. I'm not coming. The guy who invented these floor tiles arrives in hell. Satan. Well, I just wanna say that I'm a huge fan. My music taste diverse as F. You can call me polyamorous. You could even call me genre fluid. Do you all introverts ever open a text and think I'll reply when I have the energy and then it's 3 weeks and you have to live with the guilt of being a horrible friend? If a woman sleeps with 10 men she's a but if a man does it, he's gay. When you saw the funniest post ever but you accidentally refreshed your timeline. No. Me. That one game I keep playing. Women when someone calls them lesbian. Men when someone calls them gay. Because it's embarrassing to love man. Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. My fiancé is upset with me because I'm sending this image to my friends once they confirm attendance to our wedding. Ha 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 ha. While Greeks and Romans kept using lead-lined cooking ware even when they knew it was poison. How could they be so stupid? OMG, how convenient. Me interrupting my parents' heated argument to tell them about my favorite Capri Sun flavor. Y5 connected. Me, then effing act like it. Me after I hit the end meeting button and return back to my true form. Do you prefer call, text or email? Me, I prefer do not disturb. Me being scared by all the people online that keep saying world war could potentially happen. That one person who responds saying it can't happen and it's not a possibility. The army looking at your COD stats to recruit you for World War III. June already. Damn, time flies when you still have no purpose in life. Hey Sam. Hello. Did you forget that we are in a relationship? You haven't texted me in 3 days. OMG. Sorry, it's just I've been single for so long. I forgot we were dating. Did you eat yet? Baby Yoda. The entire Star Wars saga. Me, my girlfriend. Sorry we can't invite you to the wedding. It's just so pricey with the food and I won't eat. Well, there's also just like limited seating and I can stand. We don't want you to go. There it is. We eating good tonight. I'm just kidding, I threw it back. Effing hell, thought there was a parrot. Thinking about how every time you gain something you also accept the risk of losing it. Nobody. ChatGPT, you're absolutely right. I love your curves. My curves. Self-censorers. No, you have to censor or the algorithm will block it. Normal people, it's cringy and you should be ashamed. An artist sells invisible sculpture for $18,000. The tax man. Me enjoying the last few hours of my weekend. The upcoming week. World War kinda lux, but you know it was either this or pronouns. That feeling when you're smart enough to know how awkward you are but not smart enough to know how not to be awkward. When you go to click next episode and realize you just finished the series. When someone says thank you and you're stuck between you're welcome and no problem, so you say your problem. How it feels to be interested in an objectively attractive person. What's your next move in this situation? Run away, do. Nobody. YouTubers and their thumbnails. Your son swore on your life that he didn't cheat, so now you have to go. I just read that last year 4,153,237 people got married. I don't want to start any trouble or something, but shouldn't that be an even number? I meet someone. We talk. I explain the history of urine taxation in the Roman Empire. They leave. I have come to the conclusion that the sole purpose of homework is to condition children into accepting that unpaid overtime and ridiculous hours and not even being able to escape work even in your own home are a normal thing to expect in their future. The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves. Payment confirmed, your account balances. Me. My dad, when I'm almost 30 and haven't had a girlfriend since high school. Why are you gay? Move stuff out of the way in the fridge. Knock over 6 things trying to wriggle out what I want. It was an honor to voice Lawrence I. Lawrence I, voiced by Lawrence I. Will you continue with this role in the future? No. Cuban. No, I'm Japanese. The dog was much happier before her. Me smelling my fingers after scratching my balls. Got. When you overthink that one awkward thing you said in 2014. Human emotions are unique. The peak of happiness is crying and the peak of sadness is laughing. Texting them honestly. Texting vague emotional riddles like a Victorian ghost. When I was like 10 I learned that splitting an atom will make a nuclear explosion, and for a long time I got really stressed out whenever I had to cut anything because like, what if I hit an atom at just the right angle? Quiet kid. Hey bro, don't come to school tomorrow, okay? His brother. They're homeschooled. You knew it was gonna be a good day when you saw this in the classroom. First in line to fight the gorilla, last in line with blue. Gas station parking lots at 2 a.m. be like. Living with a dog is 90% following each other around, watching each other go potty and wondering what the other has in their mouth. When you leave things for tomorrow and tomorrow arrives. You know the rules. 3 wishes. Oh boy, I wish for some romance in my life. Romance. Done. No. Like a girlfriend. Give me a goth girlfriend. Goth girlfriend. Done. Goth not gothic. Got you luck. When you go to the school book fair but had no monies. Me if bugs didn't exist. This fantasy story is set in a world so effed that a group of miners are the ones that have to save it. Me and my 5 brain cells preparing to say here when the teacher calls attendance. Me unsubscribing from my favorite YouTuber who used to have good videos but has slowly started to become a cringy channel. Instead of asking how are you, we should start conversations with so what's been haunting you this week. Microsoft releases new Windows version. People hate new Windows. Microsoft spends 3 to 4 years fixing new Windows. People switch to new Windows, people love it. Me in 2091 after surviving World War IV when my grandson asks me can you pass me the mustard? Asking teacher about his life so that we won't have to study today. Gaming on a couch is more comfy. Gaming on a TV is more comfy. Gaming on a controller is more comfy. Gaming without the distraction of ton and podcasts and she posting on my other monitor is more comfy. That's why I prefer console. Simple. Console gamer. Physically incapable of controlling ton addiction. Believable. Imagine running for miles every day and still being fat.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.